to today's live stream. It's been a few weeks since the last PS3 demo live stream. If you missed the previous videos, that was because the internet to my apartment building just died. So, a couple of weeks forced vacation. But yeah, today's game is going to be Pure. It's by the developers who did Split Second. Was that Black Rock Studio? And Split Second is fantastic. If you are interested in a racing game on PS3 with lots of action and unpredictability, then Split Second's really worth checking out. This one though, not entirely sure. Well, I did start the demo to see if it would tell me like how long it is, like how many races or whatever. And the demo starts straight into the gameplay. So I was like, oh, can stop this. I want to discover this as with everyone else. Unfortunately, there is no cross-media bar music, which kind of sucks. And chat, can't ignore you anymore. Hello everyone. We've got Zakuro and Snowwolf. They've already had a little bit of a conversation in the chat already. Yeah, so this was published by Disney Interactive Studios, and let's just say on the PS3 in this era, Disney Interactive Studios they weren't really well respected or loved. The games Pure and Split Second were absolutely fantastic. People loved the games, and then Disney just shut the studios down. And then there was issues with, I saw chat just mentioned Disney Infinity, and that didn't go over too well because they kind of ended support for it prematurely. Everyone expected Disney Infinity to go the whole generation, kind of like how Amiibo on 3DS lasted the whole 3DS generation into Switch 2. That was the expectation, that was the plan. And unfortunately, I don't really remember. I think it's more like parent company, parent Disney or parent Time Warner or whatever. This is just before Marvel, I think, took off. So perhaps Disney were cost cutting, and yeah, they kind of just stopped Disney Infinity, released a patch would let you play the game without the other Amiibo, I can't remember what they called their toys, and they just abandoned video games. So yeah, the games were good, but the publisher were just not well respected. Alright, so we're going to start. Oh no, I'm going to send out the socials. Click, there goes Twitter. And for the socials, I use Twitter because you can schedule on Twitter and it's actually surprisingly useful. But I also use Buffer for Mastodon and Blue Sky. So if you've got a lot of socials, honestly, Buffer's worth looking at. But like I said, you'll be surprised with basic Twitter, you can do quite a bit of scheduling. Alright, so I'm going to start the demo. There's a chance that you'll get an error message as the resolution changes. This is 2008, this demo. Not entirely sure how long it is, but you and I were going to find out together. Chat's talking about the crown again. Alright, I'm going to go full screen and we are going to start. It always sucks when the cross-media bar, when the demos have no music to go with. There you go, chat. Do not try this in real life. So I always leave this playing at the start, just to see if there's like a trailer or something. It looks like the background's moving, so we might as well see what it's going to show us. Music's lacking a little bit. Of course, the guitars come in, and the trailer starts.
7 diverse environments and 48 tracks. Over 100,000 vehicle variations. "70 tricks, ranging from the tame to the insane. Breathtaking vertigo rush moments. Sprint, freestyle, and race events. 16 riders on track, both offline and online.
Yeah, Snowf, I saw that it's like an hour long. Someone on the Pokemon side was, you know, retweeting or liking on something, and they apparently sent something out on Twitter and had to delete it. So everyone suspects there's some sort of Pokemon to be revealed.
5 objectives. Complete them, and we'll know you're ready for the big time.
Sakura, yeah, the lesser of two evils. You see, when the demo starts, straight in. So you're going to tell me all buttons do what? Because in this era, it could genuinely still be X at this point in 2008. It's got the terrain deformation very much like Monostorm did. Although Monostorm was 2 years earlier. Sorry, chat. So I can't look at you and then look away from the TV.
Nice work.
Right.
Reloading allows you to get around the track faster by launching your ATV into the air. Slam the left stick down, then quickly flick it up just before you leave a jump.
You're kidding, right? Preloading, what the...
Preload now.
Did I do it? I got a feeling I didn't. I did not get the green star.
Preload now. Nice air. You should preload every chance you get.
Oh, okay.
Now find yourself a jump and get some air. Then press the X button and a direction on the left stick to pull a trick. Trick now. That looked awesome.
Oh, balls.
Tricks earn you juice, which is added to your thrill bar. You can cash in your juice for extra speed by holding down the square button.
Square for boost.
Great job. Now you're clear on boosting. You shouldn't have trouble catching the other riders. Time for your final test. You've got to run a lap of this circuit before the timer runs out. You'll need to preload, pull tricks, and boost to beat it. Do that, and you're signed up for the Pure World Tour. Finish the lap before the timer hits 0.
I have to imagine this is the actual tutorial from the game, because it's so full on, but surprisingly well timed. Oh, I didn't get that. There we go. Oh, rough landing.
Nicely done. You certainly know your stuff. Good luck in the tour.
So I didn't realize that this was going to be so trick-based or trick-heavy. So for me, that's the surprise so far. a 2008 racing game, track deformation. We've seen that in another demo we did, not just MotorStorm, but another game. But to have so many tricks and to actually make a difference is kind of interesting. Sorry, chats. I had to. I was going to mention that, Zacro. There was less than a second left on that clock. I think it was like 0.6. Everyone's Snowwolf about that event. Everyone's thinking it's the Metroid release date event or announcement. But Splatoon Raiders could also be discussed. That would make sense. Yeah, Halloween Splatfest also makes sense as well. It's kind of understandable why it's like an hour long. Now that the launch period of the Switch 2, like that tail has kind of petered out, we need a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of an oomph to restart the craze for it. That and Nintendo kind of need to get on top of the messaging with the game keycards being poo-pooed by so many people, and then for someone from Ubisoft to come out and say, oh, and they're also too slow. And Nintendo really need to get some good publicity out there. New Horizons. Is that PlayStation game you're talking about? New Horizons. Oh, I can't think what that is, Snowwolf. Ah, Animal Crossing. There was surprisingly a lot of chatter about Animal Crossing yesterday. And it was all about how someone in Nintendo, maybe the president, laughed when it was suggested that they translate the game and release it in English. Because they made a game for the Japanese market, and it was a very Japanese style game. So there was the first one wasn't designed to be released outside of Japan. So it wasn't Miyamoto who laughed, but apparently someone did. It wouldn't surprise me if we're getting that story because some sort of New Horizons. Or maybe they're gonna port over the iPhone Animal Crossing game. A Switch 2 edition of New Horizons would be interesting, but I don't really see, other than frame rate and loading times, what the benefit would be. But yeah, so that's Metroid release dates, Splatoon Raiders, Splatoon Splatfest, Animal Crossing. That's, three or four big things. And of course, Pokemon AZ is still yet to come out, and there was a rumor that a new Pokemon game was going to be revealed. The rumor was like not a mainline Pokemon game, but one of the side games was coming back, or new side games or new side series was going to be made. Yeah, that game will be physically in my hand, and I will still get the name wrong on that. It wasn't Puzzle League. It was, yesterday they revealed Mega Malamar. Just before all that kicked off, there was a talk about Pokemon Direct coming out, talking about AZ and this new side series game. But, alas, it was just Malamar.
At first, you'll only be able to attempt the easiest tricks by pressing the X button and a direction on the left stick. Nail some of these babies and you'll ramp up your thrill bar. The higher it soars, the sicker the trick you'll be able to perform. Just press the circle button or triangle button to launch into intermediate and expert stunts when they become available. If you max out your thrill bar, you'll be able to bust out your special tricks by pressing both the L1 button and R1 button and a direction on the left stick. Nail one of these, and you'll be given a serious thrill bar refill.
I do really like games that use videos or GIFs or whatever to show you what they're talking about. That was really quite nice. Oh, that's a good question. Would it get new fighters? I mean, DLC was released right up until the last couple of years of Switch. I mean, what Switch games came out that would be worthy of having their characters in Smash? Or would they go to different, something like Shantae maybe? Damn, I hit X again. I see that giant X on the screen, and that's what I keep pressing every time. Oh, there was a jump there. Whoops. Well, we're going to find out what copyright's going to do with this video. I do like how there's multiple ways around. Ah, balls. I forgot to charge the laptop. I'm going to have to pause. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Oh, I didn't plug in the power, the stream would get very, very stuttery. Oh, chat, Snowball just said lag, yeah. That's my mistake. I forgot to plug in the laptop. Man, I'm lost. This map's huge. Whoa! Keep it together. Now, if you use your turbo, you lose the ability to use triangle. So you really got to plan when you're going to use turbo. Ah, all there. No. And on the top left, how is doing where everyone is on the track? It's kind of different. I don't really see that style.
Juices up your thrill bar. Land enough, and you can attempt harder stunts using the circle button and triangle button. You'll know when, because they'll light up nice and clear.
Also, this is kind of fun. What hit me? Oi! Did I go off track? Is that what happened? Ah, booms. I'm not last, but I'm not exactly sure how I got to be where I am anyway. So yeah, 2008, this looks really nice. I know this did come out in Japan, it's got a slightly different name. But honestly, after playing this, it's not as big a jump as I hoped. Kinda. I wonder if like the difficulty on this spikes. Because we're having to do so many jumps in so many combos. I kind of wonder if like this game might have a difficulty spike issue. Alright, I got this triangle. Oh, I ran over someone. Ooh, rough landing. Okay, the music's the only thing that's really kind of average about this experience so far. Ooh, I can do a special trick. Alright, let's take this one. Face planted. What a mess. Damn, we don't have triangle anymore. We're only up to this is like the final lap now. This like for the first track we get experience of, it's actually kind of long and decent. There's so many different ways to take it. I can definitely see from this elements that were incorporated into Split Second. No, I did press special trick, but nothing happened. Nailed it! Oh, I think I just saw lightning outside. So if I disappear, everyone, that's probably because the weather's taking a turn. Ah! Oops. I was second, closing on the winner. That's right, chat. I can't look away to see what you're doing. Ah! Well, that reload was really quick. How? I was third.
You did it. You brought home your first win. Keep this up and you'll be racing up that leaderboard in no time.
Damn. I think Snowwolf for me, it's like 9 AM Saturday morning.
The finest off-road terrain on the planet. 7 diverse
I'm not entirely
environments
sure.
and
I will,
48 tracks.
like I checked yesterday to see if it was like available for preload,
Over
and that's why I
100,000
discovered that
vehicle
Dragon Ball game
variations.
had been released.
"70 tricks, ranging from the tame to the insane."
It didn't even cross my mind to check the Discord.
Breathtaking vertigo rush moments.
I joined the Theatre Rhythm Final Fantasy Discord,
Sprint
and then of course I never got to actually do anything on the Discord because my internet
16 riders
died,
on track, both
and I haven't
offline
played the game
and
online since then. I was wondering if this was going to be the end of the demo. Online, I bet the online doesn't work. September 2008, everyone, get your pre-orders in. I wonder if this has trophies. Because during that period where it could or could not have it.
Before you get going, we need to make sure you are up to speed. We set you up with 5 objectives. Complete them, and we'll know you're ready for the big time. First up, complete a lap.
Let me just yeah, okay, so it looks like Pure does have trophies. But one of the trophies is missable. I'm using I must put it in the chat. Good old reliable PlayStation Trophies website. Well, 2006, 2007, a lot of the early PS3 games didn't have trophies and didn't get a trophy patch. But from about 2008 onwards, it's a kind of hit and miss. Like Uncharted released without trophies but had them patched in. No, sorry. Uncharted had basic trophy support, but it wasn't turned on. It needed to be patched to get the final trophy, I don't know, SDK or whatever you want to call it. You can't see the time? Oh, you're talking about Marvel Rivals, sorry. But yeah, unfortunately Pure did have online trophies. It had 4. So I bet that that's not going to be gettable anymore. I'll have a look at the options. See if I've got any different music or something. Like a jukebox would be fantastic. Does look like there's a jukebox. I'm going to do one more race of this. I think this is going to be a short live stream. This is basically just doing what we did before, but at least I know what to do this time. Yeah, UTC. What's that? JST. I think the lightning's not getting any closer. I think it's just off in the distance somewhere.
Nice work. Preloading allows you to get around the track faster by launching your ATV into the air. Slam the left stick down, then quickly flick it up just before you leave a jump. Preload now. Nice air. You should preload every chance you get. Now find yourself a jump and get some air. Then press the X button and a direction on the left stick to pull a trick. Trick now! That looked awesome. Tricks earn you juice, which is added to your thrill bar. You can cash in your juice for extra speed by holding down the square button. Great job. Now you're clear on boosting. You shouldn't have trouble catching the other riders. Time for your final test. You've got to run a lap of this circuit before the timer runs out.
6 PM, 12. That's Friday. Okay. So it could be I come home from work. No, it could be after tomorrow's live stream. So we do the live stream tomorrow of Squad Busters, and you know, I get the PS4 on, and it might be available to download. I have made space. It would have been embarrassing to have not had any space, so I have moved things around. There we go, 3 seconds faster.
Good luck in the tour.
Was any worry is when does the when does the Japanese PSN store update? So I don't actually know that.
By pressing the X button and a direction on the left stick. Nail some of these babies and you'll ramp up your thrill bar. The higher it soars, the sicker the trick you'll be able to perform. Just press the circle button or triangle button to launch into intermediate and expert stunts when they become available. If you max out your thrill bar, you'll be able to bust out your special tricks by pressing both the L1 button and R1 button and a direction on the left stick. Nail one of these, and you'll be given a serious thrill bar refill.
Unfortunately, doing the Squad Busters live stream, I'll be using the TV, so I won't be able to check on the PS4 store unless I do remote play with the Vita. So probably like 9 or 10 my time, or perhaps 9 or 10 in the morning my time, Saturday. Looking forward to it. I'm just hoping that it runs well. I'm not too fussed about the graphics, I'm all about gameplay. I'm also hoping that it's not like a horrible mess of a menu. Whoops. A lot of these free-to-play games have horrible menus. So I'm hoping that this is going to be somewhat decent. Ah! Oh, we just held it. Come on, come on. Yes. I'll tell you what's nice, the AI doesn't come across as jerks. I've definitely played... Oh man, there was one racing game I played where the AI just looked like they were out for blood. I can't remember if it was a Mobile Friday game or something else, but... Oh, I think it was a Cloud Monday game. Ah, I risked that too much. Okay, in my head I can picture the game, but I can't remember the damn name of it. But yeah, so I'm hoping... No, as I'm saying, the AI in this, whilst perhaps a little simple, it's refreshing that they're not trying to kill me. Who knows, this is just the demo. The final game might have been a lot worse. Oh. Imagine if this had Mortal Kombat style fatalities when you fall off the bike. Okay, it was a repeat. I was happy to pull it off. Ah, balls. Sorry, chat. I see you're going away over there, but I can't. Can't check out what you're just saying. Not just yet. Nope, don't have that one. Boom button. I saw someone go straight ahead there. I was wondering, is that a shortcut? No, they were just crashing. Glad I didn't follow them. Ooh, just about held on to that. Ah, damn it. At least this time I'm in the lead and it feels right. Like, I've actually raced pretty decent. I haven't got my super move yet. Hey, oh, nearly. Ah, balls. That's that one jump that keeps giving me every time. Race better, but finished lower. Wonderful. Alright, chat, what happened there? Yeah, Mario Kart 64 and even the SNES Mario Kart, because in the SNES there's always that one character, like your rival, who's out to beat you. At least here, because the tracks are so wide, well, this track was so wide, with so many different routes to take. Even though there were people around, it never was a worry. But this really does feel like MotorStorm, but with tricks. It really does. I think the ATV we're riding on, it does have some weight to it. With MotorStorm, because you've got different varieties of vehicles, they all feel quite different from each other. Perhaps in an exaggerated way. But of course, this is just ATVs. They feel more grippy. And feels like you're able to maneuver them a little bit easier than, say, MotorStorm. Well, I wonder if we've talked about Mario Kart in the chat there. I wonder if it would be a Bonanza track or a Bonanza Island. It feels like, to me, one of the best or easiest things to do would just be to create bespoke islands, and every update adds a bridge to an island. It's nice how they're trying to get the clothes to billow in the air. A lot of attention to detail for a 2008 game. Ah, that's I'll be had to smash. Oh, the new Sonic Racing game. The demo for that is not coming to PS4, so I won't be able to do a demo or video or live stream on that Cross Worlds Sonic Racing game because it's not coming to PS4. It's not coming to something else. It's like two things. All the lower platforms, the least powerful platforms, do not get a demo. I mean, the Lumines demo is only PS5 as well. I think I saw that today, which is a shame because I can happily play Lumines marathon mode for like an hour or two. So I would have really liked to check that out. I'll be honest, I've not even seen the first Mario movie. I've only seen the first Sonic movie during my internet blackouts. So the Sonic is in the Mario movie, so I'm kinda behind. So that could be fun. Yeah, I mentioned earlier in the live stream about the new Pokemon spin-off, and I just saw on Twitter again. The new Pokemon spin-off game is heavily rumoured to be revealed in Friday's Nintendo Direct. We might see the Ranger series, Colosseum, or even something brand new. So, it could be fun. It's been a little while since we had a Ranger game. oh, come on, let me copy this picture. This is... Oh, it's not going to do pictures in YouTube chat, is it? Nah. Oh, I'll put it in my Discord. Alright, we've lit this cycle a couple of times now. That get the demo trailer again.
The Pure Tour spans the finest off-road terrain on the planet. 7 diverse environments and 48 tracks. Over 100,000 vehicle variations. "70 tricks, ranging from the tame to the insane." Breathtaking vertigo rush moments. Sprint, freestyle, and race events. 16 riders on track, both offline and online.
Well, I think this is going to be the end of the live stream because there's not much else I can do, unfortunately. Like a lot of these early demos, they are quite short. Apart from that Darksiders one. That Darksiders one was the whole actual level of the game.
Welcome to Pure. Before you get going, we need to make sure you are up to speed.
No, I hit the wrong button. Well, I hit a button on the controller and it took me there.
You'll know you're ready for the big time. First up.
There we go. Pause it there. Yeah. During the PS3 era, I got a feeling that the Ni no Kuni demo is surprisingly long as well. Yeah, because if the Ni no Kuni demo is like 10 hours long, that would be streaming before 6 and then going to bed at like 4 a.m. and having to get up 2 hours later for work. So yeah, can't do anything too long. No, I enjoyed the Darksiders demo. I was just surprised how long it is. It was decent for sure. Good representation of the game. And this is a good representation. You know, I've played this demo and I'm genuinely thinking about seeing if I can get the Japanese version. Or even if the Japanese version is like English. Not that it matters. I don't think this has a story. I think this is like a world tour. You just keep going until you stop winning. But yeah, short one today. Next week's demo, I don't quite know. I do have Blur, and Blur is another racing game. And I really like Blur. So I got a feeling Blur might be really short. And also Blur's a bit of a later game. I'm kind of doing all the early ones that I have. Yeah, Blur's 2010. This is 2008. So I have Blur, but I might go back through my archive and see what older PS3 demos I still yet to play. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, because I enjoyed this game. It looked fun. It was really easy to control. That whole holding down and flicking up to jump was actually really good. It felt natural after a couple of times you've done it. And there was no 6-axis nonsense either. Like, it wasn't jump X, 6-axis right to pull off a trick. It was just, jump, hit X, and press the direction. That's nice. Oh, today's demo. Yes, Demo Play Thursday. I'm going to have to get the name of this, because I still can't remember this stupid game. Where is it? It's a little different, because a game got an update, and they released a demo for the update to the game, and it's on the PS4, and it was Nico Dorico Director's Cut, The Magical World. Actually, I think it was probably Nico Dorico Magical World Director's Cut. And that was a fun platformer. So keep an eye out. If you're looking for a colourful platformer, big, nice graphics, the Nico Dorico demo that's coming up today be worth checking out. And if you've not heard of Nico Dorico, because I hadn't, I think you'd be surprised. It's like this unknown game from this unknown studio really did a pretty good job. Other than that, tomorrow's live stream should be Squad Busters. You see it there on the right. Sonic event finished, so I'm not entirely sure what it is. It might be Pinata. I'd have to check before the stream what it's going to be. And Saturday's live stream should be Marvel Rivals on PS4. We'll have to see if there's any bugs or maintenance or whatnot, but that's the plan. So hopefully I'll see you guys for some of it. Or perhaps you got Zakuro still trying to beat Silksong. And good luck for you guys who are trying that. You know, don't hurt yourselves. Take care doing that. But yeah, this is a short one today. Thank you, Snowwolf and Zakuro, for coming, for watching, for chatting. And we had a couple of other people view, but like I said, it was a short live stream, so I'm not expecting many hits. This is more for like archival purposes than anything else. So yeah, hope I'll see you guys in the future. Take care, and I hope to see you guys again. Goodbye everyone. See you.